John Ferreira has morphed into Adriana Mingo. Welcome. Absolutely. So looks like we're got Rush and Kickass going. The game's already started, but doesn't look like much has happened. Going to be on the edge of our seats so that we can see the front edge of the court. Nice catch there from Kickass. Ball was launched from pretty far back on the court, though. That generally doesn't seem like a good idea, especially at this level. You want to get a lot closer to your opponents before you throw. Number 1 gets knocked out. Calling out the plays, relaying it to the guards. Oh, and a nice counter, number 18, but then number 27 gets countered by the Kick-Ass guard. That's it's a pretty solid play there. Countering the counterer. And look at that, another catch. And that was a quick round. Darn, that was... it all started off so seamless, and then everything just fell apart. And they're back off, opening Rush again. Rushes it to 14, who fumbles. Nice block there from Kickass.
Now there's currently a mistake on the score on the court. If you see that, it is not 10-0. It is currently 1-0.
Yeah, that's fair. Somebody will fix that after this round. They'll notice when they go to switch it again. There we go. Score's been fixed. One of the ball shaggers saw it and couldn't let it happen. There we go. Kick-Ass back on the offensive. I missed it earlier. Which province is Rush from?
Alberta.
Alberta, hey?
And Kickass was from Ontario.
Yeah. Moving along here. I also... Oh, I see the numbers on the front of the Kick-Ass jerseys. Those aren't that easy to read. They're supposed to be clearly visible from across the court. Loving the Rush jerseys, making it very easy to tell who's who. Kick-Ass loading up. The Shagger's just wearing the penny around his neck. We got like a nice shawl. Right on the knee pad too. There we go. All we got left is number 27. Looks like she's ready to pick up a ball. Shager tries to roll it in front of her. Generally not a good idea to roll a ball towards the other team. You always want to go off to the sidelines or at least a little bit ahead of them so that you can roll the ball backwards, so at least your team gets to keep it. And looks like she got hit on the leg.
We are now at 2-0 for Kick-Ass.
Yeah, I think... I don't know if it's too early to say this, but I feel like Kick-Ass is kind of outclassing Rush at the moment. I'm not really seeing a lot of intense play from the Kick-Ass side. They still be taking pretty decisive victories.
And a hit right off the bat by Kick-Ass.
Yeah, puts it right underneath the blocking ball from number 21 on Rush. Everybody's in their catching positions. Knocks out number 48, but the other ball seemed to go into the ground. There we go. Rush talking, calling a play. Number 10's talking. Oh, see that?
And a hit by Kick-Ass, or hit by Rush to Kick-Ass.
Oh, number 7 gets knocked out during a really good dodge. There we go, 11 moves up. Looks like she's going to throw. Instead, pass it off to number 49. 4 with the discus style throw. That's interesting. Haven't seen any of those in this tournament yet. And most people tend to use their elbows when they throw, but there's something to be said about, I guess, people who have discus sport experience. Or a bad elbow. Or a bad shoulder, actually. Oh, look at that. Number 11 faking off on the left. Doesn't quite manage to pull it off, but doesn't get hit by either of the counters. Number 8 looking for a ball, trying to get it. Shager's passer too. And there we go. Doesn't manage to get the block. It's hard to tell from this angle. I thought almost that she caught that ball, but it looks like no, she just was holding too many, I guess. And they're off again. Snap to number, behind. That's an interesting position for the snap. Normally people are more in the center, but you notice when she snapped to number 18 there on Kickass, she snapped almost directly behind her. She was coming off from the number 2 position. Number 27 tosses a catch to 49, makes it look effortless, but it's really not that easy to catch. There we go, 18 goes up. During the windmill, it looked like they took a good counter there. Hit her right on the backside, but again, Kickass still with a massive player advantage. Rush is going to be looking for any opportunity they can find to turn the tides here, but Kickass really not turning it up either. They just seem to kind of be going through the motions at this point. Just call out a strategy, relay it to the guards, throw together. You notice that they threw about a beat apart so that they could see where the ball was going, and then it would be in the way of the first one. When the second ball arrives, it's not blocked. There you go. Kickass calling another play. Let's see what happens. Oh, she looks. Oh, drops the ball looking for a catch. Double hit. It doesn't matter though because they still end up hitting the player on Rush. There you go. Rush just shaking it off. All looks like they're all being very encouraging to each other. Imagine stuff along the lines of, all right, we can do this. Let's go. Lining back up. Do they have no spares, or are the spares just sitting off on the other side? I'm only seeing 6 players.
I think there is only 6 players.
And there we go. Number 14 trades for number 18. Rush still coming up. Getting some fakes. Talking to her Shagger about something. And there we go. Hit directly on the knee pads. We're seeing some good windmill shots from Kickass today. Looks like a few of them throw underhand. Oh, and a team catch. Look at that. Nice save there by number 77. Talking it out, saying the strategy, relay it to the guards, and then pull it off. Very disciplined team here, Kickass, at the very least. Even if they're not showing huge bursts of craziness, they're showing the way dodgeball is really supposed to be played. Wiping the shoes off. There we go. Number 1 trying to fake out number 12. Does get the throw, but doesn't seem to matter as it goes into the ground well before. There you go. 7 and 10 look like they're taking point. Goes for the overhand. That is a wicked throw there from number 1 on Kickass. A lot of velocity there. Number 8 looks like she's got basically all the balls now. Number 1 keeping her on her toes. She's going to take that shot. Good block there, finally, from number 8, Captain of Rush. Oh, was I misreading that number? Oh, it's actually number 7 on Kickass. The front of their jersey just looks like a 1. Number 1 is off on the right. And there we go. Number 8 on Rush gets knocked out again.
And that makes the score 5-0 for Kickass.
Oh, Season Sing's less than 2 minutes left already? Time flies when you're having fun. Also, balls flying too. There you go, 7 passes it off to the guard. Number 1, she goes up, goes for the fake. Number 6 on Rush, really trying to test the guard on Kickass. Looks like number 10 gets hit on a counter. And very close to time being up where they can put into sudden death. Now, what would be great for Rush, at least for their morale, would be if they could pull out the point. Even in sudden death, that's a time when it's a real coin flip. Just getting that 1 point on the board can make all the difference. You can see teams come back from a huge deficit.
We're now at Sudden Death. Sudden Death, sorry, not Southern Death.
Southern Death, brought to you by the state of Alabama. And they're off. 7 goes up. Looks like she's in a real good stance there. Oh, and a fumble from number 4. Reach. She got greedy. Look at that. Running for that ball. Gets punished. Is it only number 18 left for Rush already?
Yes.
Yep. And she gets hit
right in the thigh.
Right in the knee pad. And there we go. They're going to reset. 6-0. Officials talking to each other. The 2 officials we have in this game are Nathaniel Gatza and Scott Brandt. These are 2 guys you may have noticed playing on Velocity in the last round. The 2 guys from Winnipeg know each other. Not sure if they've ever ref together before, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Ballshagger's having a good time. Look at them, they're all smiling. Everybody's resetting, going over to the other side. Now, I imagine Kickass is pacing themselves because it's a long tournament and they've got a long road ahead of them, especially if they're the kind that's going to be making it to playoffs. And they're off again. Kickass snapping it to number 4. See Rush taking the opening throw. Number 10 getting hit while she was faking. And good block from number 8 there. Calling out a play to her team. 18 and 21 move up in the center. And there we go. Nice pick from the guard there on Rush. Number 8 hitting number 7. Number 7 has a really wicked throw. Also, for sure, one of the taller women out here today. For sure, a lot of that power has got to be coming from the length of the arms. And good throwing mechanics. And number 11 on Kickass gets knocked out. Looks like Rush is finally starting to find their feet in this game. They're moving up. And great dodge from the center there. I can't read any of the numbers on the front of the Kickass shirt, so it's going to be really hard for me to determine who's who. Trying to learn faces at this point.
Number 10 on Kickass went for the catch, but then dropped it.
You know, moving up. Nice shot there, off to the right. Especially from a right-handed shot, you usually expect them to track left. Rolling the ball over to the guard, number 8 on Rush. And missed catch there from number 4. 8 manages to pop it on the top there. You can really see why this player is shining today. Even if their team isn't getting a ton of points, I would say that number 8, Jarang, is really putting on a good show. There we go, number 77 too.
Rush takes their first point.
There we go, they're on the board now. There really isn't enough time for them to get 5 more points, but if they can at least close the gap, it won't affect them too much in the standings. There we go, number 14 trades off, number 10 moving up. There we go. So do you think that Kickass is going to step it up now that Rush has shown they can take him out, or do you think they're just going to continue pacing themselves?
With the way that they've been playing, it looks like they're going to continue pacing themselves. It worked for them the first 6 rounds of the game.
Yeah, really no reason to change up the strategy now.
1 point's not going to shake them.
Honestly, they could take it easy for the rest of the game and probably still be okay with a lead this big and a game this short. And there we go. Bad block there on Kickass.
We're down to 3 players on both sides.
Is this the Kickass like from the comic books and or movie Kickass? I can't really tell from here. It blends so well.
Oh yes, you can see. He's got the little mask on.
It's a very ironic name because Kickass's superpower is the ability to take a real beating. And they don't seem to be the ones taking the beating today. Oh, 6 balls on the Kickass side. Oh, look at that catch. Number 8 again, just really shining in this game. A lot of people think that you need to be on a team that's winning in order to really show your stuff to the selection committee, but that is for sure not true. All right, get the game going again now. They got that ball off the court.
Oh, another ball makes its way onto the court.
Jeez Louise, guys. Keep your balls on your side. There we go. Balls touch each other in the air. Number 27 gets nailed in the feet. Shagger getting those balls directly to number 18. Looks like we're left with numbers 14 and... having trouble getting an angle on 21. There we go. Good block from 14 there. There we go. Calling out a target behind the back. You see number 14 there? Oh, and she gets hit from the side. Oh, maybe she wasn't calling out a target. Perhaps she was reaching for a ball from the Shagger. That'll put Kickass at 7-1. If somebody flips the score. Nope, nobody's going to flip the score.
Looks like we're staring off into space at the moment. Oh, nope.
Adriana, yell out the window.
They can't see me.
For anybody who can't tell, we're frantically doing hand gestures. It's 7. 7 points.
Score.
There we go.
And there they saw our hand gestures and they have moved the score.
We are basically in the military now with all of our hand signals. I'm going to be able to tell them anything I want to with hand. I just realized the military with their hand signals, they could basically just learn ASL.
Probably. It'd probably be pretty useful.
I'd say they'd be more useful, right? You communicate with deaf people in a more meaningful way. I guess they got text messaging now, right? There we go. 27 saved by the floor. And number 8 getting out of the way, dropping down. Only 1 ball left on the Kickass side. Dirty block, unfortunately.
Nope. And one of our balls made it onto the other court.
Rush is really looking for an opening here. They've got the player advantage, but again, they don't have the balls at the moment to go on the offensive. Now they're doing it. It's a great way for a team to lose games is to have the player advantage, but to just keep taking the counters, and then eventually you got no balls, and you lose player advantage. Oh, didn't get possession in time. Oh, look at that. Again, 8 moving up. 14 and 21 moving. Look like they're going to throw. Jacques gets
and a catch
and 14
by Kickass.
Kickass just making the Kickass counters. Every time somebody's not looking, they nail them right on the back of the leg. Their shots are low, they're accurate, and they're not in the catching zone. That's all you can really ask for. I thought number 8 might have gotten hit on the feet there, but I could be wrong. Number 18 moving along. Oh, look at that. They were going to take advantage of that situation.
In this situation, it's key to not look down because your opponent will throw that ball at you.
As soon as she looked away, there was a fake. Really just testing them, seeing what their awareness is like, what they're going to do. All right, now it's 2-on-1. Rush sitting there with only a single ball, but with only 1 player left, it's not necessarily possible to go on the offensive. It was a good block on the first one, but the second ball connected. And we got somebody here who's going to play some kip up.
What's Kippa?
Kip up, you know, when you got a soccer ball or
Oh,
whatever.
keep up.
Yeah, I know, but it's turned into kip.
Oh, okay.
I know, I remember thinking, isn't that keep up? No, it's kip up.
Never heard that.
I've only read it online. Oh,
Right in the head.
It was a good block. She had the right motion of pushing the ball down, but either the spin or the velocity just carried it through. Number 10 there launching a ball into the air, but nobody was in position to catch it. Nobody should have been in that position just because that would have been the wrong place to be, but just unfortunate when the ball gets away from you like that. Number 4 looking for it. Was hoping to sweep a ball or two, but got out of the way a little too quick. Looks like we're going to see players on the right wing there taking the throw. They're really not giving each other much room to throw either, standing really close. But I guess if you have a windmill throw,
And then
you don't
catch
need
by
a lot of
number
space.
14 on rush.
Yeah. Oh, number 4 doesn't make it either. But the revived player, number 27, is the only one left. Oh, look at that. You see that? Gets her leg right up. And, oh, over the back line. But it didn't matter because they were resetting into sudden death. Is this going to be a 1v1 sudden death? That ought to be good. 1v1, the true display of the skill of a player. No team to rely on or to let down. There you go. Oh, it's blocking sudden death. That's the profile picture on Dodgeball memes. You should be aware. If you don't follow Dodgeball memes, you should. It's a fun page with great content.
And that's the end of the game. The final score 9-1 for Kickass.
9-1, 10 points in a game. We've only seen one game score higher than that, and that was the Red River Rebellion game that we watched earlier. It was a great display. Just a quick recap there. We saw a 6-1 lead, or sorry, a 6-0 lead from Kickass in the first half. Then Rush managed to take a point at the beginning of the second half. Looked like they might have been able to turn it around. At the very least, it was a better score. It was only 3-1 in the second half, where it was 6-0 in the first, so they definitely did a lot better. But that's pretty much the game, and that's it.